Hello, what's up guys? So, I've played Subnautica 2 for a while, and I think it's time that we actually give it an honest review. I know it's in early access, but that doesn't mean it's free from criticism. There are a few things that, just gameplay-wise, is not how I would like them to be. Again, I'm being as unbiased as possible, and I'm not just writing like a love train or a hate train. I try to be as objective as possible. So what we're gonna do together. I spent like almost 10 hours in the game already, but we're gonna be starting from scratch, like a new gameplay, a new playthrough together. So this can be compiled into a VOD, and then we could like watch it later on as a video on YouTube. So let's get started. I'm gonna start survival because that's the. We're gonna go through cutscenes and everything. So, the flight to the desert world Zizura will last 14 years. It is a one-way trip. When you awaken, your new life begins. Select Pioneer to print. Okay, let's print some Pioneers. Additional options coming soon. Okay. I started with Felix last time, so let's start with Stone this time. Confirm. So I like...
Print complete. PDA implant reset to factory settings.
So I do love the idea of printing and imprinting and whatever. It gives you like an impression into the future of that human body will just not become a limit anymore.
Above human maximum. Protected lifespan 13 minutes. Adaptation required.
The Altera entrance or intro from the previous game is pretty fun. Altera, it's pretty iconic. I'm pretty happy that they kept it. So immediately we get hit with a bunch of logs, data banks that we're not gonna read now. Activating Noah.
I am Noah. You're the QI. Your life is my job. My job is your life.
Okay.
I wish I could make full introductions, but courtesies must wait. We are both going to die if we stay here. There's another Noah node in the life pod outside. Get me there and I can get us both to safety. You are burning in slow motion. Under 60 atmospheres of pressure, oxygen becomes a neurotoxin. Nitrogen bubbles saturate your flesh and pry your joints apart. I've opened the door to the adaptation chamber. Your printed body can borrow tricks from indigenous life. You'll feel better. You'll be better.
So
The last pioneer didn't make it to the life pod.
Noah did not say
I'm
these
activating
lines.
their black box signal. You will make it. That's why you're the QI.
So Noah did not say these lines. He just skipped to your printed body, can borrow tricks or whatever. But things in there are not in order, but you will find what you
User
need.
death imminent. Proceed to adaptation.
Why is the coughing sound? It sounds like a female, but I'm pretty sure the guy that shows is a man.
Thanks to Altera Pioneer Nanotech, your body can adapt survival traits from a Zezuran rat. Proceed to the sampling pavilion.
That's a rat.
Gene donor found. You must adapt alien traits to survive. Sampling. Adapting trimethylamine N-oxide synthesis. Pressure tolerance increased. Vital signs stabilizing.
Nice.
Congratulations. This orb is now your relative.
Nice, lovely, lovely. That's how you use quirkiness in a game and being like relatively funny. Unlike Pirate Software's game Heartbound, where it forces everything to be. Oh wow! What a trick, bro! Don't think I saw that first time I played. Unlike Pirate Software's game where it forces like the writing in the game, it's just one cringe line after one cringe line. Something that I absolutely hate about the writing there. There are some genuine funny moments, but the excessive use of cringe just makes those funny moments forgettable.
Scanning for necessary adaptation.
So scanning for necessary adaptation is a way to protect against the user or like the player just going outside without having touched the orb, I believe. Which we could have just blocked this, and then whenever you try to interact with it, a voice line that plays just check the orb. But anyway, maybe this is okay too. What is this? So we cannot scan the sponge, of course.
Barometric depth gauge activated.
Okay. So our oxygen is pretty
A
bad.
serious accident has occurred. Your sleep bay has been separated from the cicada. You must reach the surface and send a distress call. There are no other life pods in inventory. Unless you can return with rescue, hundreds of stored colonists will remain trapped here.
Oh. Upload advisor. Mount. We're mounting the image file. That's not how we mount though in Linux, but anyway. Thank you. The sleep bay was extremely confined. Assess mission state. Assess.
My full name is Noetic Advisor Node, ISV CIDS-B3. Between us, I prefer Noah. You are the QI, the qualified investigator. Wear it with pride. We have made violent planetfall. I don't know the status of the pioneer colonists, the cicada, or the 40,000 souls stored in its quartz memory. I am just one Noah node. I print and support the colonists stored in Sleep Bay 3. But if things go wrong, I am authorized to print a QI or two for troubleshooting. If we're going to complete the mission to build a human future on this world, you will have to lead the way. Are you ready to begin?
Okay, so there is also a bunch more mismatch between what is written here and the voice lines. So probably because it's still early access, these things are prone to happen. But I do hope that because this is an early access, there are still things in the game that are not finished yet. I do hope that they come back and actually visit these things, so they could actually fix like the mismatch here. It's not like game breaking or anything, but it's definitely annoying. Like makes the game feel incomplete.
I can't release the life pod. The clamps have corroded shut. The tyranny of matter.
The tyranny of matter. Okay. So I guess we're gonna need to go out and fix this. I already know how to do that because oh my god, that looks like a live creature. I already know how to do this because I played like 10 hours of the game before. But this part, when I first started it, was weird. I did not know that I had to go like this way, especially having this signal just annoyingly in the way. So I guess you just need to listen to Noah in order to understand what to do. But then there's so much talking at the start of the game and less gameplay, which is something I don't really like. You just have to sit there and listen to them in order to understand that you have to go in the back and free these things. But maybe I'm just being a bit too much on the game right now. Like it's not terrible.
Prepare for launch.
Okay, a cutscene. I don't know why they did this in a cutscene. Like you could have just blocked me in and allowed me free movement.
Trajectory error. Collision. Collision. Thrusters disabled. Clearing main thrusters. Stand by. Thruster function restored. Brace for corrective reorientation. Obstructions detected. Increasing thrusters. Releasing parachute. Error. Release firing mechanism failure. Brace for impact.
Okay. Unknown Worlds presents. This is cool. I like the intro. The only thing I don't like. The only thing I don't like is that
Starnav does not recognize the sky.
we did not get to. We did not get to see what happened from like the
Titan
windows.
class biosignature on the horizon.
Subnautica 2. Lovely. This is a cool way to introduce like the game name
You
was
are
the
not on
biostructure.
Caesura, Pioneer.
So, the one thing that I didn't like about the cutscene here is that I wanted to be able to see from the window what's going on, because what happened is we actually got shot so far in the air, I would assume, and then we failed to enable to open the parachutes, so then we just went back free falling. That would have been super cool to see from the window, to actually like feel how dangerous this is and how like cool it is, rather than just laying on the floor here. But anyway, you can change the colors here, which I like. I'm gonna get the purple here. I like that. Missing colonists.
I printed 26 colonists before the sleep bay drowned. Many of them more than once. This is my purpose. To reincarnate you from digital storage, support your work, and if necessary, reverse your death. If I lose track of my colonists, I am empowered to send a qualified investigator to track them down. Do this for me, and I can offer you hazard pay. Credit against your contract debt. Risk code, Sierra Ordinal Warrant 2. I am already searching for the black boxes of the missing colonists. Stand by for search locations. Downloading colony manifests to your PDA.
Okay, so Noah is saying that do this for me and then he's gonna erase my debt or give me hazard pay, I guess, against my contract debt. But as a player, I do not care about the debt because I did not see firsthand why it's a burden and why it's like impossible to pay, or why I do not have the money to pay it, and how negative of an effect that has on my life as a QI, I guess. Why am I part of Altera in the first place? Why am I part of this mission at all? The game does not introduce me to this. Maybe it's gonna do like as we progress through the game and the lore. But once again, as of now, I do not give a fuck. I do not have a reason to care about basically just erasing my debt. It's not negative in any way for me.
This isn't Caesura. I thought you should discover that for yourself, investigator. There should be a colony waiting for us. Your fellow pioneers, my fellow Noah nodes, working together to break ground for those who still sleep. Instead, silence. Not even the cicada answers. We are alone. I've sent your PDA the standard survival guide. While you pioneer the area and fabricate your tools, I'll apply myself to the life pod sensors.
Okay. Sounds good so far. We get a bunch of things here. Nutrient blocks and this. Of course, we're gonna need to go and grab some rubber, grab some titanium, which we're gonna need a lot of. So water. We already know all of this, so let's get right to it.
Survival. A prolonged search will require food and water.
We just need a bunch of titanium for now.
This quartz contains dead coral polyps. It may have formed on or near a coral dome. From hand tools to corrosion-resistant habitats, titanium is an ideal structural material. Seawater sampling detects a source of genetic adaptations in this region. Activity at the same source. Investigate with caution.
Oh, I need to remember that I do not have the air thing that just propels me to the top. I forgot its name, unfortunately, right now. Excuse me.
Do not hesitate to use alien life forms for survival purposes, but always search for unexpected complexity.
We still need some more titanium. I have very little. It's copper. Give me that.
Copper is key to simple electronic. The Noetic advisor has transmitted an alert. Oxygen, elusive and persistent.
One sec, let me disable preview here. I think it's gonna give me more frames and make it cool for you.
Remember that you are in command of the mission.
One sec, real quick. Yep, there we go. Okay. And what we need is more titanium. So I guess there's titanium here. Something that I don't like in this game and in the previous game is that we cannot open these at all. At least to my knowledge, there's no way to open these. So like you have a fabricator that can just fabricate something out of like materials. And then you have a repair tool, you have a sonic repulsor or whatever. And then you cannot open like something as simple as these crates. I don't know, I don't like that much. Let's get some stuff up and running.
Equipment available to TSF frontiersmen. Only this demilitarized switch axe is approved for colonial fabrication. In untrained hands, firearms are primarily used to harm other colonists. Or the self.
Or the self, okay. Okay. Let's look at what he has here.
I'm monitoring noxiously elevated viral loads in the seawater. Heavy metal assays detect bone blistering levels of cadmium, lead, and chromium. This planet is already killing you. We have to know if the life pod biobed can help. Find a convenient way to die. Your black box will phase your mind to the biobed. I'll print you in a new body. You can return to your point of exit to retrieve dropped items. Regular reprinting may help slow down environmental contamination. It's not a long-term solution, but for now, we have to triage.
So it says we can either choose okay or no way I'm going to die on purpose. So this is a kind of a choice, but there's nothing like... I guess the background color is what's different from like normal dialogue initiating options. But I would appreciate the UI to tell me that this is actually an option and I should choose one of these. Or like something is gonna happen if I choose one or the other. And instead of them looking like I could just initiate new conversation, just basically a UI nitpick, I guess. So it's telling me go die and then I can reprint you just to slow down. I'm just gonna say no way, I'm not going to die on purpose.
I understand.
I just said no here and then he just said I understand. Okay. So now I do not get feedback about what happened. Like, can I just... I cannot re-talk to him and choose the other option. It just said okay. And I don't know what happened or if I missed something. So anyway. Customize Pioneer. And then I'm pretty sure there was a way to... Okay, so this is the biobed that we're literally in right now, so we could get reprinted here. So even if we die, we'll get reprinted here, so no problems there. Okay, so I actually need to grab the air tank and the fins, so rubber and fiber, and then rubber and silver. Okay, we need to get silver. And the scanner, we need titanium and basic battery. I think we can craft a battery. No, not yet. We need copper and we need the acidic rayon pouch, which is right under us. Since we have the survival tool, I think we can just grab it from here. There's the locker right here that we can use.
Acid can be used to make basic chemical batteries.
Ow. So this is here, so it can help us get some oxygen back. Some copper. The water slug, we can use it to make some water. That's cool. Let's craft the Air bladder, yeah, that's what it's called. So titanium and rubber. Can make rubber by using 2 rod sacks. And then we can make a battery. Which, we need titanium, okay. Titanium required. And in order to make fiber, we need the pulps, okay. Okay. I guess we could store these in here. Now, I have to say, I absolutely and utterly love that you can craft while you have items in the storage. You don't need to actually pick them in your inventory. That was super annoying in the previous game, but they actually did it right here. It's super duper good. I love it. Okay, so we need titanium. And we have a bunch here. Lovely. Flashlights.
The portable locker can be hand carried or attached to a hardpoint. Avoid workplace friction. Inform your co-workers before moving their stash.
That's funny. Oxygen. I guess we can... Can we grab the... I should have got the kelp. Damn it, I forgot. My brain just froze there. I'll go back for the kelp. Can we craft anything? Yes. Let's grab the bladder. Lovely. And the scanner. That is super lovely.
Stranded on 4546B. Riley Robinson used a field scanner to outwit teleporting alien cyborgs and treat his Kara infection. Behavioral economists still debate why Riley abandoned a lucrative motivational speaking career to return to frontier life.
Okay. Food, we have this. We should be good. 40 water should also be good. Alright, we should be okay here. What are we missing now? We need to get the fins, rubber and fiber, and then we need to get the air tank, which we need silver for. Alright. Since now we have this, we could just spend more time under and then use it to eat ourselves out, which is pretty cool. Why can't I pick these?
This colony of worms in a shared membrane has no earthly analog. You have discovered a new clade. Naming rights may be auctioned off or reserved as a gift for that special someone in your future.
I can simply climb the stairs while I'm holding this in my hand. Completely unrealistic, but convenient, so... It's a video game. No arguments from me there. And we can just... store this and go back down. Let's go grab the kelp. I think it's gonna give me the pulp. Scan feather kelp.
There is no sign of plant life on this world. This waxy fiber is closer to vinyl or latex than cellulose. Committed vegetarians should expect bloating.
Routine, okay. Yay. And we could make a salad from it. Okay. Alright, not bad at all. Make a bunch of fiber. The only thing that I do hate about crafting so far, I cannot craft while I'm outside, not interacting with it. So I actually have to stay next to the fabricator in its menu for it to continue fabricating the queue jobs here. Something that I don't like. But I guess it's okay. Fabrication is super fast, and then doing heavier fabrication is actually done in a different tool, which is okay. Okay, now we need to get rubber. What do we need for rubber again? We need the Lucifer rod sack. Alright. Alright. We need to scan the flashlight piece because we're gonna need the flashlight. Was it in here? I actually do not remember. Nope. Was it here? Yeah. 1 out of 2. What is the squirrel gonna give me? Nothing. Okay. Oxygen. Yeah. I hope I did not throw. Guess I could just inhale this and then get this bubble. Yeah, perfect. Okay. This air bladder is super useful. I was hoping for a second piece of the flashlight around here. Blue moon, come here. One question, can we actually grab the life form and scan it while we have it in our hands? We should try this. So, let's grab the water slug. First of all, let's get out of here. So, digestive incompatibility. So, yeah, I cannot scan it while I have it in my inventory. Or while I have it in my hand. Something that I don't really like. But I guess whatever. Oh yeah, we could use the yellow things on our scanner to get us to things that we could scan. Maybe we could find the flashlight that way. And then I need to get fiber. Not fiber, sorry, rubber. I need to get rubber. Rubber. Oh, hello there.
Oxygen.
I never understood, are these 2 creatures or 1 creature? 4-eye, it looks like 1 creature. That means super fast compared to me without my things. Why the clown crab does not have a profile picture? Uh-oh.
Oxygen.
Yeah. Digestive incompatibility. Okay. Okay. So this is the dome where we can get quartz. Where's my quartz, man? Oh, there we go.
Oxygen.
Alright, so let's scan the quartz as well. We cannot go super deep right now. So we need the thing that gives us rubber. I actually don't know where I can get it from around here. I got that. Alright, let's go back to our base and then see where we can get the rubber from, because I actually don't remember where we get the Lucifer thing from. Yeah, store everything, and then let's see what we have here. Rubber, Lucifer rod sack. Get more fiber, we can get these. So water, glass, fiber, salad, half moon. Nope, nothing we can do here. We can scan this, okay. Okay, let's go to... Where's the rubber here? Oh yeah. So Lucifer rod sack. Okay, so I wish we could like click on rubber and then click here and actually to go to the relevant data about this thing. Also, why it disappears on its own like that. That's annoying. I want to fix that. So now I need to learn more, for example, about strong acid. Instead of having to look for it and search for it, I could have just clicked on that. Also, these things should not go away. And if I click on it, it should stay open. And then until I go and click on something else, then this should disappear. The data bank. I want the data bank to be searchable. Because I want to search the data bank, like there's no other reason really. I just want to look if there's a an entry about, for example, rubber right now, and it should grab like whenever I search for rubber, for example, then it should give me all entries related to rubber. So how to make rubber, and then the like the fauna or flora that is related to creating this type of thing that I'm searching for. Okay, so I don't know how to get rubber right now, and that's because we are looking for this Lucifer rod sack, but we don't know where to get it from. So you just gotta have to go and search and then scan potentially everything that looks weird until we find it. Titanium is always worth grabbing. Is this the... Yeah, this is the Lucifer rod sack, I guess. Alright, we got it. We got it. Was it here, but I did not see it? Maybe. Maybe it was already in my data bank, I just did not pay attention to it. But again, searching and filtering, that would be super cool. Also, I hate that water slugs just keep going into my inventory. I already moved it once, so it should remember that water slugs should go in my inventory and not on my hotbar. Whoops. I don't know how you got there. Also, I hated it in the first game and I hate it in this game. The way you can open and carry with the same key, you just have to be aiming different parts. I hate that. Like, just change the open storage, make it like an interact button, like E or something, instead of making it interact with your left mouse button. I know that's a fundamental change to the game. Was the... Is it even? I actually don't know. Maybe there's a way to do it in controls and I'm just stupid. But... Quaternary. Oh, damn. ternary, primary, secondary. So maybe if we press F, no. So I guess if we change it, we'll be changing how to use tools. Oh. How to use tools. Like all together, I guess. I don't know. I'm not sure if there is actually a good way of doing it. Also, manual saving. I don't know if the game has auto saving or not. I know now when you exit the game, it tells you to save and exit or exit without saving. But I don't know if there's auto saving as well or not. So, for example, if people just the electricity cut out or something, would they lose their progress, or their PC decides to shut down, or Microsoft just decided it's time to update right now, like Windows update, you cannot say no to that. Would the game actually save? And why does it say jailbreak here? This is funny. Why does the fabricator here say jailbreak? Anyway, have rubber. Here's the fins, and of course we need rubber and now silver. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Okay. A battery is always good though, not a big problem. So I want rubber, and then I want silver. Now rubber is easy, we now know how to get it, but silver, that's less questionable. That is questionable. Okay, so at least now we have fins, so we can just swim faster. But let's go look for... Ow. First of all, let's grab more rubber. And from there, let's grab more silver. Also, I remember that we need to adapt a new gene so we can actually eat the fish. Where was that? Wait, so what is this? Oh, that's this thing, okay.
Seawater sampling detects a source of genetic adaptations in this region, tracking a bloom of viral activity at the same source. Investigate with caution.
So this water adaptation thing is cool. This is actually what we want.
Oxygen.
Oxygen indeed. Metal salvage, which would give us a lot of titanium later on. We're gonna need a bunch of titanium. And this is for rubber. Now, where is the genetic adaptation orb? Quartz. I don't need that much quartz now.
Oxygen.
Wax moon. Okay. So we need to find habitat builder, okay. Yeah, we're gonna need that for sure, mate. For show. Oh, titanium, no. We can scan titanium, we didn't scan titanium, do we?
Oxygen.
Yeet. Again, water slug in my inventory. My hotbar. Let's scan these. Toxic sponge. beacon. 1 out of 2. Nutrient block. I guess I could use that for food right now. And ooh la la. Wait, I need this. Ow! Oh my god. That's way too aggressive for such little damage, bro. Calm down. How do we get out of here? Are we stuck? Nope, not yet.
Oxygen.
Oxygen. This is the second thing that I hate about this game. The second most, maybe I think it's the most thing that I hate about this game. We cannot kill aggressive creatures anymore. This is so annoying.
Advisor has transmitted an alert. Return to the life pod at your convenience.
This is so annoying that we cannot kill aggressive creatures right now. Maybe make it like harder and they would actually be scarier.
Oxygen.
Excuse me. So like I was saying, like give us the ability to kill them, but just make it a bit harder. But for someone like me who plays like a bit aggressive and want to kill aggressive creatures, not being able to kill them and just feeling completely powerless takes away the usefulness of this multi-tool, which is annoying. Inventory sucks at the start. I know we can expand it, but our inventory sucks. Now, what am I looking for again? I'm looking for silver. I want to grab the habitat builder and then I want to grab the silver. Flares. Oh, water slug. I guess we got the flashlight already.
Oxygen.
Let's go home and maybe make the flashlight, grab some water, and then we can come back. Alrighty. No space whatsoever. Let's craft a bunch of rubber so we clear space.
Seek fresh water intake.
No. Come on. Come on, mate. Freshwater intake. We got a bunch of water slugs. And oh please, like, come on, man. Like, at least make the carry only on the handles and then the rest of the body is just open storage. Like, why is carry here and only open storage here and then carry everywhere else? I hate that. Just add one more thing here. We need to get the habitat builder ASAP so we can start actually building. We could start building storage because we are running out of storage. Also, one more question: can we build the locker? Nope. We cannot build like this movable box, storage box or whatever. Okay, I did not make the flashlight. I forgot. My bad. I need to make the flashlight. We're gonna need that. Flashlight. There's no flashlight. Awesome. Did I actually not scan the second one required for it? Yeah. Okay. Also, I noticed something. Wait a sec. I can pen recipe 1 out of 8. Like the pinned recipe, but it just says flashlight. It's not actually the recipe. But I guess the recipe to unlock the flashlight is flashlight, meaning like scanning it. But it's a little bit confusing. I would just rather like not have the option to pin recipe here at all. Confusing otherwise. I need to be careful what I pick up right now. I'm running out of storage super quickly. A random hole. Exactly what I love. Anything we can scan here? Nope. Okay. Ow. So I did take more damage here than the poison toxic thing. And all I did here was just say ooh. But then when I took like toxic damage or toxin damage, the bro just went crazy. That's also something weird. The dive elevator. Actually, on my main playthrough, I never constructed this, so when we construct it together, that will actually be new to me. Flashlight, please. Nutrient block. Okay. Also, when your oxygen drops below 10, it should just keep beeping to let you know, like, the importance or the severity of the situation. Metal salvage. We're getting a bunch of these. I could take him and then just drop the titanium we have.
Colony structure located. There may be clues to the location of the oxygen.
We have home and just place the salvage there. Biolab, no power. Okay, we need to get the power to this biolab, which needs e-battery. I forgot about this shit. That's okay though, we could just go home and grab a biolab and then come back here.
This case was broken by a survival multi-tool. Sabotage is a serious crime. Samantha Ayu's bombing of Altera Labs delayed critical Kara research by decades. Building a processor and a power supply will unlock new fabricator recipes. But the added mass would sink your life pod. A standalone habitat is the next step on your mission.
Sounds good. Okay, so we need to go back and grab And grab some stuff. Okay, we got also the habitat builder, which is cool. Alright. Crafty. We need glass and copper wire. That should be super simple. Habitat builder, let's go.
Congratulations. You have taken a major step towards Zero Debt Day. As a platform for systems like the processor and scanner station, a habitat is a vital investment in your future. A habitat can also be an emotional anchor. Proof that you've built something to last.
This line, man.
Remember, it's easier to replace a body than a base.
The future is scary. The future is super scary. Anyway, let's grab a flashlight.
The Noetic Advisor has transmitted an alert. Return to the life pod at your convenience.
Will do. Just chill for a sec. Let me do my stuff. Let's look at Anita. The colony pursual, partial voices. I know you're listening. It's poison. Just help us eat. Anita, I always like to watch you shuffle cards. Had a knack for holding things. Okay, some emotional attachment to Anita. Not bad at all, mate. And okay, so our first step is to build a corridor. Yay. Let's build it a bit far from our thing here. Oh, yeah. I forgot about that. I actually need to start building it a bit closer. Actually, it doesn't matter. Could just build it here and then go grab titanium from up. So just grab all the titanium we need from here. Replace it with this. Do we have titanium here? We have salvage. Okay, we have a bunch of salvage, which is cool. We're gonna need that. But for now, we could just construct this. Open a hatch. We need 1 quartz. We should have that, right? Uh-oh. Well, exactly have 1. Okay. Not bad.
Welcome aboard.
Alright, building 1 more corridor. And interior facilities, we need a wall locker, which needs 1 more titanium.
Welcome aboard.
Thank you. Let's grab that here, and then we're gonna go above. Actually, while we're here, we need 1 more quartz, which is fine.
Oxygen.
So I cancelled the animation by turning on the flashlight immediately, but the sound of the animation still played. So this is also a minor bug. I don't know if I would call it a bug really, but like a minor annoyance, I guess. I don't know. Just a small thing to take care of. Now I need 2 for 1. I have 4, so I can build. Oh no, wait. I need 1 more to build what is currently in place. So I'm gonna grab 1 more of this. Yep. And then let's grab more titanium here, because I am going to get the titanium storage. Probably 2 titanium storages, because we are gonna need a bunch of titanium.
Welcome aboard.
Yeah. 1 more here. One more here. This is cool. So just eat all the titanium we have here. Titanium. And then we'll worry about the rest later. Okay, so what we are missing here is quartz. Quartz. Okay, that should not be terrible. Let's grab some water slugs as well. More titanium is always cool. There we go. We got some quartz right here. That's cool. Only 2 though. Okay. I think it's enough. I do not think we'll need more right now. Whoops.
Power connected. All systems online.
Lovely stuff. Let's just call this water. Or water. Water, mate. Water. Mate. And I think we're good to go here, honestly. We got some decent progress. We could call this part 1. I don't want these videos to be super duper long. The 1 hour mark seems like a sweet spot for things. So I guess I'm gonna end streaming, call this part 1, and then stream the rest later on. Grab fiber here. No, actually let's grab fiber here. Call this copper. Titanium and copper, and then fiber is here next to water. Honestly, we're probably gonna need food, so more fiber here. So fiber. And then here we could just call this like nom nom. Yep, looking good enough. Okay, so we're gonna call this the part 1 of this play together. I'm gonna keep playing the game on this exact save every time I stream. I'm gonna turn these streams into VODs that you could watch later on. So yeah, thank you for watching. Like, subscribe, give a comment, let me know if you want to see things in a different format, and that's it. See ya.